Hello and welcome to my channel, When the Stars Aligned. My name is Kelly and this video is for all of you who have or are inquiring about someone who has their Venus in Sagittarius. So this is part of my Venus series that I started last year and I've got 4 signs to go and I want to finish it off. So Venus in Sagittarius. First of all, what Venus shows us in your astrological natal chart is your language of love, your language of connection, your language of pleasure and beauty. Pardon the noise, I live on an intersection. Hopefully this blocks out the noise, but we'll see how we go. So knowing your Venus sign, what sign falls in the planet of Venus in your astral natal chart, can give us this gateway, into your pleasure, into your connections, into your relationships, into what you value, into where you find beauty in life, and what really feeds your soul in various types of relationships. Now, when we have Venus in Sagittarius, we have Venus within the element of fire. So automatically, your love language, your romance style, your beauty preferences will take on a more fiery nature. And when we have the element of fire, we have inspiration, we have enthusiasm, and especially with Sagittarius, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So your love life also may potentially take on some expansive qualities. You may want that kind of love that is larger than life. You may find yourself seeking that in friendships, in partnerships, in romances, whatever your preferences are. And this is really beautiful because both for yourself, you can be someone who's very inspired by love. I can see that having a Venus and Sagittarius placement can give you this feeling of because Sagittarius also rules over higher mind, wanting to study, wanting to know philosophy, wanting to immerse yourself in learning and experiences and travel, and love can be a catalyst for you in that. You may find that if you don't have anyone to love on or to be loved by in any kind of relationship, friendships, family, romance, that you may have less drive to apply yourself in your studies, apply yourself in your travels. They can really go hand in hand. But here's the catch. You want to make sure that you're not fully just dumping the responsibility of that into your partner, because you may find that you pull from that enthusiasm, you pull from that inspiration, and then you go learn something and you're done and you're ready for the next thing. And maybe for a time you need to do that, but what I would suggest for you guys, Venus and Sag, is be really upfront with people. Be direct as possible. State, what it is you're looking for, what it is you're wanting, so that your terms can be clear and so that there can be really clean exchanges of energy with the people you're friends with, the people that you are perhaps dating or in partnership with. And it's just going to make your life a lot easier. Because you do have this expansive energy. You do need to explore a lot. I wouldn't be surprised, in particular in the realm of relationship, you may find that you're the kind of person who is I want to date a lot in my younger years. I want to date until I'm 40 and have a lot of experiences, and then see where I want to go next. Because there's this fire element. You want to be expanding, you want to be exploring. So that may or may not be the case for you. This is a chance for you to really sit with yourself and ask yourself, because when you know, you can then state your terms clearly and make your connections just better energy, good energy, because you like having a high vibe. Venus and Sagittarius, you get pleasure from being in that high vibe state. And nothing's more low vibe than getting in enmeshments and drama that you could have just saved yourself by being straight and clear and upfront. Another way I can see this going, there are of course infinite ways it could go, is the one that really comes up for me with Venus and Sagittarius is finding a partner, finding a romance, finding relationships or friendships that you can go on many adventures within. So finding a soul who's equally adventurous. And in that relationship, you can explore different lands, different philosophies, different practices, different religions, different lifestyles, different anything, you know, like a kind of relationship that allows you to be playful and expansive and growing. But there is this really strong element of Venus and Sagittarius people needing to be able to explore. It's the 9th house. Sagittarius is the 9th house of, again, higher learnings, values, philosophy, studies, expanding your mind, thinking worldly, thinking global. So you may even find, Venus and Sagittarius, that you fall in love with someone when you're traveling or when you're studying like a foreign philosophy, or when you're immersing yourself in something more global and worldly. This may actually be when you attract in really beautiful friendships, really beautiful relationships, because yes, Venus has to do often with love and romance, but there is a level of love in friendships too, right? You're not just maybe you are friends with people that you don't love, but ideally, you know, you also have those friendships that you feel that deep sense of love and connection with. So this is important for you too. You can have really fulfilling relationships in your life when you are putting yourself out there, when you are taking that foreign class, when you study exotic cuisine, when you go traveling, or anything like this. Even joining webinars or masterminds with people on a more global level and expanding your horizons in that way. You want to expand your horizons. And these two go hand in hand for you, Venus and Sagittarius. You can expand your horizons through deeply fulfilling friendships and relationships, and also through expanding your horizons, bettering yourselves, studying, learning, applying yourselves to more worldly and global matters. You also will match with these like companions of destiny. Anything else for you Venus and Sagittarius people? Honestly, like one thing that's really coming through is just be honest. Fire signs in love, like it's so juicy, it's so powerful, it's so yummy, but sometimes you can get yourself caught in a bit of drama because you're so big and you're so bold and you're there, but then like the fire goes out and things change. So just practice being really honest. Practice being really upfront. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm about right now. Do you want to be a part of that? I just want to be really upfront with you. And although it may seem kind of scary to be that forward, it's going to attract really clean, powerful energy into your life that allows you to have the experiences you want and also allows you to keep that high vibe. So I feel like honesty is really big for you guys. And also in love, in terms of romance, you're really going to be fulfilled by a partner who can match you intellectually. Sagittarius is higher mind, philosophy, expansive learning. You need someone who can keep up with you, with your wit, with your intellect, who can, you know, what do they call it? Chew the something? No, that's actually more like gossip. But you need someone who can match you intellectually. Someone who can have deep conversations, someone who can contemplate the universe, because so much of your turn on, so much of what gets your Venus energy radiating, which is your feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, it's the energy that allows you to feel aroused by life, it allows you to feel pleasure, it allows you to feel expansive, is powerful intellect, the arousal of the mind. So this is really important for you in your relationships. And if that isn't there, maybe you'll have something to learn with that person, but it's probably not going to be the best long term. You need someone who you can stimulate your mind with together, who can stimulate your mind, who can kind of keep you on your toes, and who's open to your reflections and your musings. So this is what I have for you, Venus and Sagittarius people. Let me know your thoughts below and how this resonates, and if you are a Venus and Sagittarius, or if you're watching this because you like someone who is a Venus and Sagittarius. I'm trying to think if I know anyone with Venus and Sagittarius. I think when I was going deep into studying all of the astrology, I think I found out that Scarlett Johansson has a Venus in Sagittarius, which you can kind of feel from her, yeah? I can feel that. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. I'm going to be sharing all sorts of wonderful content on astrology, spirituality, and whatever comes through my heart and intuition. So I look forward to sharing more with you, and I look forward to hearing your comments below.